the hippie of the band. He tries to slow everything down, and he's really in his favorite band is Chicago of the moment. But no, Joe's written some great songs, and that's about it.
The band was his idea, so.
James was one of the finest drummers in Philly at the time we formed the Whips, and
now I'm not so good.
Now he's getting worse and worse.
It's
every
all
day.
gone downhill from there.
But so I always wanted to play with him, and we had really good chemistry, and everything just started rolling from there.
I like to read. I like to listen to music. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Every day's crazy to me.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah, there's always some nut shit going on.
You didn't ask James how his birthday was.
Oh, that's true. My birthday was great. It was fantastic. Rusty's the man.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Rusty doesn't do anything.
Rusty really doesn't do anything.
I gotta work.
I am full size.
Well, just for the audience out there, we'd like you all to know that Gray is actually 7 feet tall. Gray's got a lot of outfits.
He does. He used to play bass in the band, so yeah, I joined it.
Taxidermy, roadkill, mostly. It's hard to find good animals in the city, so I just kind of take what I can find. I'm in with the Outsect, new project I'm putting together.
Our band's mostly about having fun.
I think we all kind of think in like a cartoon-brained kind of way. That's definitely like part of the imagination of the band. Like,
Because that stuff's fun.
yeah. But you know, like we can have some goofy sides to it, but it's like all in sincerity and very honest expression.
We all listen to a lot of music historians. We like to really get deep into, all the different music that's been around. And
We just love finding like new sounds and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely into like, 60s kind of like party rock music, like
frat rock.
Yeah, and we definitely try to like emulate that in like a modern way. But we kind of idealize like and romanticize like old rock and roll like tropes kind of, and like not in an ironic way. Just it's like a real it's our real like belief system like for the band. We have like a back catalog of like all these like strayed
Demos
songs
and jams and
that
stuff,
sometimes they get a new life. Other times they're on a compilation we affectionately call
Dingleberry Curve.
for dingleberries only.
Dingleberries and Chuckleheads,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've opened for a lot of great bands. Red Cross,
Flamin' Groovies.
We played with Kid Congo's
Kid
band,
Congo, Shannon the Clams, No
played with
Bunny.
the Black Lips. I personally have skipped a good friend of mine's wedding to play a show with a band I love. So, I like Orleans a lot. It's one of the very few venues in the city that actually has a back line.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend playing here if you get the chance.
No, it's a great venue.
Great venue.
Always
Great
good
staff.
experiences.
Good times here, for sure. I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do we get out of life? Oh man, life's about having fun and falling in love. I mean, what else is there?
Well said.
Food, good food.
I mean, that's part of love, baby.
You're right. All right. Touche.
We're a rock and roll band from South Philly. I don't know much else to say about it.
Jimmy got cocky challenge about to a race. Whoever hit the finish first got the latest taste. Ducking man driver, it hit the place to go. You take a chance, go Jimmy go. The name of the car was the Phantom. Everything's sparkling around the Model TA. I said the Phantom, the Phantom of the Paradise Strip.
Well, here we have those Kush brand candles. I assume some marijuana Yeah, pumpkin kush here. It's pretty good, you know. I would say it compares to some of the better pumpkin candles that I've smelled in my time. If it was fall, I would probably buy this candle.
Lost a race. The smug look of arrogance on his face. He thought for sure he'd never.
This one I had in my hand before. It's Applejack. I actually do like this. It's a nice summery scent, you know. This one would also be good in the fall. Kind of reminds me of baked apples and like those nice fall scents that you get. But yeah, this is an enjoyable candle.
Who's that race? Well, the name of the car was the Phantom.
This one's called Cookies. I haven't smelled this one yet, so you guys are in for a real treat. I'm gonna do my first smell. That is it smells like cookies, and that's disgusting. I would not want that in my house. I'm just gonna put that back.
He's walking down the Model TA, singing
Red Cross, Third Eye album. Just when they dress really weird. And he also has some good songs. Yeah, you always gotta, don't be afraid to eat the pellets, you know? That's what they're there for. You know the difference between Pac Man and Mrs. Pac Man? One's got a bone in it. This is so romantic, this part. This is kind of like what whip songs are about, pretty much. Scary ghost chasing you and then you fall in love.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get that Smashing Pumpkins album without having to pay that. Maybe I can trade this for that.
I am what I am. Harry Nilsson did this soundtrack, and it's amazing, and I just listened to this the other day. It's a jolly good time, and they were on a Greek island when they filmed it, and they just were getting wasted, and the whole crew, Robin Williams, Harry Nilsson, just hanging out, practicing drunken Popeye the Sailor Man songs. I think it's underrated. I think more people have to see this and appreciate it.
This is a cool one. I've never seen this before actually. This band was really sick. Gone. 60s total garage punk. They had a song on the Nuggets box set. I don't think it's on this, but great band. Gone.
Really good power touchstone here. These guys are cool because they're like goofballs, but monster players at the same time. Bunch of mothers. It seems like everyone is really deep into record collecting or more garage pop stuff. They all love NRBQ, and it's for a reason. They're fucking sweet.
This is Joe's band that he was in, I guess in the early days of the Whips.
Found some jazz. This is a compilation of all of the 1963 takes that John Coltrane did during his New Directions sessions.
Damn.
This is very cool. I should get it for myself. Maybe I will.
Speaking of Cramps, I wanted to at least pull this out because Cramps are one of my favorite bands of all time. This record is amazing. Can't go wrong with that.
That's a good album. I guess that's an original. Really good. I'll pay for these. music is everywhere. It's not bad, $3.
ESG, South Bronx Story. This is a collection of all the recorded output. This is really cool because they were just doing it themselves in a basement, and it got picked up by 99 Records, who put a lot of their singles out. And it's very cool. It's been sampled hundreds and hundreds of times in hip hop. This is a very cool compilation. It's now out of print. So if you see this, definitely pick it up. It's great. You will not regret it. Here's a picture of them. Highly recommended.
This is a pretty cool looking one. A weird fact about myself, I guess, is that I love like 60s spy jazz. It was like a whole genre. It was like late 50s into the early 60s, like Peter Gunn and James Bond and all that stuff. But the music is like really cool on a lot of these records, and you can get them for nothing. But they're like jazzy and kind of like when things were just getting, you know, swinging in the 60s. And this one says that Sun Ra played on it, which he was a studio musician around this time, so that's pretty cool too.
It's good stuff. He is an outsider artist who was blind and used to stand on the corner of a street in Manhattan. A lot of people just thought he had a mental break, but he was actually a classically trained composer. And he made a lot of music, and he made some of his own instruments to make that music as well. And from what I understand, there is a documentary coming out about him soon. This is very cool that they are releasing his music again on vinyl, because a lot of his things are very hard to find at this point.
I saw this last time I was here, and I was actually very curious about it. It's apparently the first songs that Hank Williams ever recorded. Hank Williams is one of my all-time favorite artists. An amazing songwriter. I don't know these, I've never heard them, so I'll probably pick this up. When we were on tour, we randomly came across Hank Williams' childhood home. We saw a sign for it, so we pulled over and visited it, and it was super cool. Good. Hank Williams, definitely another big influence on all of this. Another good one. We all are a bunch of jazz bros. We love jazz, and Dizzy Gillespie doesn't get much better than that. So this is great. God bless Creep Records.